Yeah, welcome again.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't even know what hell happened there.
Oh yeah, it just got disconnected for some reason. Yeah, so I shared this new link with Brandon, so perhaps you join soon. Yeah, so meantime, just I think I asked you, let's just talk about how was your last week in choices in terms of the new chapters here or like any other app stores like Dream Zone. So how was the last week? Last 2 weeks actually, because last
I know.
Monday we didn't talk. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, like, oh, sorry about that, but I've just got a message off of Brandon. Not sure, won't be. As soon as I read the message, it goes off. Sorry about this. Not sure, wait for a something. Shouldn't be long, too long. He said it shouldn't be too long, so yeah. But sorry about that, I just want to tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but basically, it was all right, yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil. Oh no, have you read the latest chapters of Devil's Deal? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat it again? I was reading Brandon's message. Can you repeat it again?
No, that's what I did a minute ago. Sorry. Yeah. I was just saying. Did you read the latest chapters of Devil's Deal?
Oh yeah, I'm all caught up with Devil's Deal. I'm all caught up with Honeywood. That's actually turning out to be good. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. And also, I finished, I guess, Rogue Gang, and I'm advancing in the next book. What was that? Man for Hire.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we'll talk more about Honeywood when Brandon's here because unless you want to talk about it now. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know what we can say without anything being said. You know what I mean? Being taken off or anything, but it is rather explicit. Do you know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean now?
Yeah, but I mean, explicit is one word, but I mean, at one point it seems ridiculous because I was just I read like 14 inches, like a man, reproduction organ. The main character has is like I have like 14 inches penis. Now I was thinking like that's like 35 centimeters. So 35 centimeters. It's impossible, man. I mean, how can one have like it's just I can't even imagine that. I mean, yeah, I know I get it's a fantasy, but I know it's like just a fantasy world and stuff, but still, I mean, it's even too much for fantasy. Are you kidding me, bro? 14 inches?
I know honestly though. Do you know what I mean though? At the start of the book, it just seemed like a normal book, and then next
Yeah.
minute, we're getting sucked into this bloody, if you don't mind me saying it, a porno world, which is what
Yeah.
it is. I mean,
I mean, yeah.
when she got
Yeah.
the shotgun on us, all because we didn't pay, all because we're paid by cash.
Yeah.
What? What do you want me to do?
Yeah, yeah. I thought maybe the shocker of the book is main character finding out that he's not working for a Hollywood studio but a pornographic studio. But later I found out that was not the shocker. The shocker was that we get transported to a pornographic world where it's like you're living in a porn. I mean, oh really? Honeywood.
Honestly, to be fair though, it is quite explicit, but
Yeah,
honestly, it is it is quite funny in a way because Jesus Christ, I mean, the guy Dick, which is actually his name, it's got
yeah.
literally,
Wrong.
it's got
His
like
surname is wrong.
it's got like the sex drive of a rabbit. Literally anything. Talk about one thing, saying, "Oh, I'm the man of the." Oh, God's sake, man! Honestly, I can't feel like what some of them bloody poor women are going through with somebody like him.
Yeah, so the police officer, she's like a completely different character in that
Oh
world,
yeah,
and that's turning out really good. And also, I think Silva, the old porn actress,
yeah,
she's
oh yeah, yeah. She's quite all right, to be fair, and I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying it seems like kind of like the more slow burn character,
yep, yep.
which to be honest, I'm all for. To be honest, because to be fair, if somebody put a shotgun to my face because I didn't want because I wanted to pay them, be like, see it, and I'll nick it anyway. If you don't want the money, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, I didn't expect that. Like, I, it, apart from that, though, it's an all right book. It's not the best book, I will say, but it's funny more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's have a lot of explicit things and even some ridiculous like 14 inches stuff. But still, I
I
think the
know.
story, like the story that hides in between, it's really good because I think,
Yeah.
in the world that we're stuck in, so it's there, but at one point they're gonna come to terms. Maybe that's not the best, and something's gonna happen. So yeah, it's probably gonna turn out good because we already have the officer who is like, it's not like them that who's a like just for sex or sex craze. She doesn't have that, and
I think, to be honest, as well, if you don't mind me saying, I think she was sucked into the world as well. If you know what I mean? Because
oh
she
yeah,
doesn't see the person who lived there, like who's been there in that fantasy world. Because she's a decent character. I mean, without saying, we'll go into that book in a minute. Like with different cops in different books on Dream Zone, I'm not too fan of, but Michelle, I think the name is. She's a good character. She is.
yeah. But I think she mentioned at one point like her mom was from this world and her dad
Yeah.
came from some outside world, and her mom had a
Yeah.
family, and now she
Yeah.
also wants a family. She has always wanted a family like her mom
Yep.
had, but her
Yep.
dad like went somewhere else. So yeah, it will be interesting to find out because Michelle is really an interesting character
Yeah.
and different from them.
Yeah. But I'd hate Dick in both ways as well. No, but seriously though, I mean, I hate that character. Literally, he talks to him and all he's on about is sex. That's literally without trying to make anybody laugh or anything. Literally, that's all he is bothered about, isn't it? And it's when he tried to tie us to that bed, and do you know what I mean? I mean, I just don't like his character so far, to be honest.
Yeah, but other than
Mm.
that, in the whole book, they're just bringing the whole porn world to life. Like, they,
Mm.
sort of like stuff that goes on. So
Mm.
yeah, so that's like like the kind of fantasy anyone would have. So that's also like
Yeah.
kind of interesting, approach
Yeah.
by Dream Zone. It's really a rare approach and quite interesting to think about it. Just interesting.
Yeah. To be honest, because that's what the book is about anyway. Like in
Yeah.
the different stories that you I mean, that's what you download the app for this app, don't you? Let's be honest, it's for men, for people like us and Brandon, let's say. But I didn't think they'd go that far to do stuff like that. Like, I genuinely did not expect that in the first chapter. Because I was actually reading the first chapter, like I was telling you, and I just looked away for a second. I looked back, and the next second I know, just tapping through it, didn't realise. Next minute, we're in a porno world. I thought, what? Where's this come from? Gone from a bloody thinking it's just like a normal film studio. Now we're in a porno fantasy world. Like what? Like honestly, I did not expect it, and that's all I've got to say. I mean, I'm interested, like you say, though, to see what the development is with Michelle's character because she seems quite interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, genuinely seems like it all starts with sex, 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 but at
Yep.
the end point, it comes to a good conclusion. So let's hope for that. But yeah, there's definitely a story. It's not like just hook up and hook up. Like, like yeah, like what was the story again? There, yeah, I'm forgetting the name.
Honeywood.
Hostel story, because it lost at book two. It kind of where it had different characters, different
Yep.
flings, and
Yep.
even someone who we hate, we need to be
Yep.
with them. So it's like it's about sex, like it really explicit. But I think at the end, the world will be not for sex. Maybe the currency will change. I mean, more people will start understanding like
Yep.
Michelle did, or like I'm looking for that. And also when this old porn actress goes back to her own world. That would be a bombshell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've literally got nothing else to say about it because it's quite early on into the book, so there's not much more we can probably say about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but it's interesting, clearly interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Did you read that Choice's book? Was it Laws of Attraction?
Yes, I actually generally can't remember what happened, to be honest. Because, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, Dreams Zone is the app I'm reading at the moment. But I'll just go back and read like the Nanny Affair and all the new chapters of the new books. But yeah, I mean, I actually can't remember what happened in Laws of Attraction. I know something about we're going to something about a brother. That woman who got murdered, the brother, he's got something to do with it or something. Like he knows what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
And I didn't actually expect the bombshell, but it's the guy who we interviewing before, but he's got something to do with it. Like that's something. Well, like somebody said, I was reading it on Reddit. It's probably not true. I'm probably just rambling on again. Like somebody said, they think Martin's just there as a mole. I thought there's probably no way. But like you said, why would the purpose to make his character that thick? sorry if that's the wrong word to use, but do you know what I mean? Like he's, what's the word for it? I'm sorry, gormless. Like you don't know what he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like somebody, there's people saying he's a mole and stuff like that, where he's actually working with somebody. You know what I mean? But I've literally no else to say because I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that story is at like really at a
Oh,
sensitive
sorry,
point at the moment.
sorry if you don't mind me saying. Like somebody else says at the start of the book, you could actually choose your own apartment, can't you? So they're
Yeah.
saying that it might be actually there might be a second book, which actually proves my point a little bit. That why did the book go in hiatus or whatever you call it? Because I reckon they want to put another book into development, like a book two to it. Because what we're in 14 chapters in, and it don't seem like the story's finished just yet. To be fair, so I'm looking forward to a book two if it does come out. Yeah,
Oh yeah, but
I
I think the writer, the main writer, or some like an assistant writer for Dream for Laws of Attraction. I think
yep,
they stopped writing the last chapter a few weeks ago. So now that writer is out of the team. So I don't know. Perhaps this could be the last book. So maybe more than 16 chapters and a nice
yeah,
conclusion. But we'll have to see. We'll
yeah,
have to see.
yeah. But I hope they don't pull something again. Like I was thinking about this the other day. When we're working for that, is it Hot Couture? Couture? Do you know which book I'm on about?
Oh, Hot Couture.
Yeah, that one where they get the steal that woman steals our ideas. I hope it's not something like that where we have to leave, or do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
No, no,
literally hope it's not like that where we have
no,
to
no.
go and join another firm or make our own firm.
Oh no.
I won't put it past them to do something like that, but I can't see it. But but the point. I mean, what did you choose for the? What was it with the Sadie, Iceland, and the other character? What was it again? That one you had to.
Oh, the
Yeah, yeah,
hookup
yeah, yeah, yeah,
dump.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I literally chose
I'm not
for
lying. So I'm going to say something here. I actually hook up with Sadie, marry
me
Iceland, and I can't
too.
remember what the was.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, Bo's expression was really nice. He said like, "Oh wow, I would like to get this picture out of my head. Oh well, it's stuck
I
now."
know. I know. I didn't expect that. But to be honest with you, I was just because I was busy at the time, so I was just trying to get through the book. And next minute, now, who would you rather hook up with? I thought, what? So I just picked her. I thought, oh Jesus Christ, what did I just do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, but
I
still,
mean, I just wanted to see Bo's face, like whoa, or everyone's reaction because you were just in a meeting and you were
yeah,
saying like, yeah, I want to
do
hook up
back
with
to
the
Spongebob.
boss.
Yeah. To be fair, I will say one thing about Bo or Bew or Bo or I don't know. They don't rhyme that. No, but seriously, do you know when that thing happened where he took them credit for it? Yeah. I don't know about you, but I was expecting his character to come a bit of a, without swearing, a bit of a bastard. If do you know what I mean? I'm sorry for swearing, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Like a bit of an arsehole. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But it's not been that bad, him, has he? So if
Oh
I'm perfectly honest, like he actually took the blame. That's it as well. He took the blame for us, didn't he?
yeah, so he works on impulses, like he doesn't think twice. He just
No,
works on.
to be honest though, if I'm honest, that actually makes up for it in a way, in my opinion, for what he did and try to take up for us. You know what I mean? I think he tried to do the right thing, didn't he? Like try to. But honestly, I didn't expect that. Did you? I genuinely did not expect that.
Oh
Wow,
yeah,
it actually.
I definitely did. I mean, I was surprised when he like really took
Yeah,
took the credit
really.
for us in the ninth chapter because I definitely knew like Bo is someone who is like not much ambiguous, but goofy personality, but will do anything to claw up his way. But
Oh
like
yeah.
that really like like bitching on us. That I didn't expect. Like that was
No.
literally like totally snatching away our thing. So that was really shabby even for him. But then I think he comes around. He says sorry, and it was just an impulse and stuff. And
Yeah, yeah,
good. We were good there, and we also like make everything good between us. But now what
yeah,
he did is just like
yeah.
taking the blame. So it's just respect for him, and that's the character I've sort of
I
came to
like
know.
them characters. Yeah, because like he didn't say it, but you could. That's probably the reason I think he did it. To be honest, because he felt how we felt, and then like he could have got sacked for that, couldn't he? As well, that's the point. Like
Yeah,
he could have
yeah,
been sacked straight on the spot and said, "Look, go." But honestly, I say, in my opinion, Bo's not as bad as a character as I thought he would have been.
Nope. Yeah, definitely. Like in the first chapter when I
Yeah,
saw him, he said like I thought, oh wow, so he has the surname
yeah,
Magro, I think.
yeah,
So and he also said, join my ultimate team and stuff. I thought maybe
yeah.
he's gonna be a shabby character, like
They
and
baited
villain.
us, didn't they?
Yeah. So, but throughout the chapters, I thought like he's the goofy personality, is
Yeah.
fun loving, and also we also help him with his love life. So that was good.
And that's why I think there's something more to Martin's character as well. Like a lot of people says, like, I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful to anybody here, but there's nobody as stupid as him. He's like not
Oh yeah.
stupid, but he just doesn't think straight, does he? Like
It's
that's
just, yeah.
why a lot of yeah.
Yeah. Go on. Go on.
I forgot what we were going to say, but yeah, like I said, nobody's character is that stupid on purpose. Unless they purposely made him like that, then that's his personality. But fair enough. But I, if he's that goofy and stupid and he's working at a law firm as a lawyer, like, yeah, I don't think that's the right job for him.
Yeah, I mean, Martin is supposed to be like the main rival, and probably at least, if not
Yeah.
the main antagonist, then at least like kind of an antagonist character. But
Yeah.
he's a rival, but not the brightest rival I've seen, because like take for instance, like Milton, like he's a villain,
Oh
and
yeah,
but yeah, like but Martin is like just getting angry, just blaming everyone, just I don't know, like he's like the top lawyer, but he's not like that. I think I don't know what Pixelberry tried to do there, but I think they
yeah,
could have come up with a evil character there, like who thinks like a lawyer, but also like evil. Some like Vince in America's Most Eligible, like pure evil.
yeah, yeah. I think that's where like it comes into like what we said before about Bo says. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, I'm not very good with names, but still, like that's why I genuinely think our characters are on evil terms now. Because I mean, it's good that he did it for us, yeah, but I felt sorry for him because if he got sacked, I'd feel like a complete sack of crap. I'm like, wow, he got himself sacked because of us, not because he did, but you know what I mean? It's like he could have.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's not. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It helps other people out, but he could put himself in very serious jeopardy with anything. But that's why, like I said, there's Martin's character's a mystery. He's just thick. What
Yeah,
else more can you
yeah, it's not mystery. It's just hot mess.
say? Yeah. But
Yeah.
honestly, though, I'll say it one more time when we talk about something else. Honestly, that really genuinely was one of the top shocks of that book so far. Like I know with all the like the Peter Koenig and all that stuff, but do you know what I mean? Like I didn't expect him to do that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
but yeah, but
Definitely.
yeah.
And perhaps, I mean, this is the in choices, this is turning out to be one of the best books in this year, because like
Oh yeah,
Fawn of It, at this point it went downhill, but this book is doing like really nice at this moment. It has romance, it has some
yeah.
forbidden romance, it has like
Oh yeah,
celebrity murder, and perhaps
oh
some
yeah,
dark secrets lying ahead, and a lot of like here and there goofy scenes, and this kind of twist with Bo like doing something
yeah, yeah.
unexpectedly. So it's just getting better and better.
I will say something as well. Sorry about adding on that Bo. What Bo did, I actually shocked in real life. Like what? I actually shouted in real life. Like what? Say reading through chapters, like wow. But yeah, I mean, as well, what I'm not liking about the book, and a lot of people are complaining about. I don't personally date Gabe, right? Obviously, we know that. I've made my point clear. But like everybody says, why the hell did we get to hook up with the client before we even got to hook up with our main love interest? That to me doesn't sit well. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think a week ago, not last week's chapter, the week before, where the first week we didn't record,
Mhm.
something about we got to hook up with, we had a threesome with that Tyler and his friend. But I
Yeah.
think a lot of my complaint about that is if we rejected him the first time, we shouldn't have been able to have that choice again. Because it's like, to me, in my opinion, like, I know people are probably going to disagree with this, but I don't like these hookup scenes. All right, it's all right for all the Robin romances and all the stands and all that, but I genuinely don't like stuff like that, like the hookup scenes and all stuff like that. Because to be honest, like somebody says, it's morally. I would never sleep with a client. That's just wrong. I'm sorry, but that does not sit well. and it wasn't even. And people were blaming the main character. It wasn't even him. It was what was the name again?
Um,
Um,
Marcus.
yes, sorry, him. He one who advanced it on us. I'm like, no, thanks. Like, sorry, that's morally wrong. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry, but like, it just doesn't sit well. But yeah, and a lot of people were complaining about that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that's right. I mean how you're thinking, but sort of how I thought about that. It's I mean yeah, the way you put it, that's completely. I mean I understand where you're coming from, but the way I saw it, just about the like Tyler thing, I think yeah. So they tried to do in this chapter like main love interest, and beside that some hookup scenes. So Robin's model, so her name was Lena, I think Lena,
Yeah,
so she
yeah, yeah,
came
yeah.
twice, so we get to hook up with her twice, and
Oh,
then
sorry.
oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we did. Sorry. But like I said, well, what my point is if you rejected him the first time, that he
Yeah,
should
but
get it in his. He should get it in his skull that we don't want to do it again. I mean, sorry. No, I know it's probably obviously it's not their fault because they've been wrote like that. But to be honest, it like I said before, it's just lazy writing. It just really is.
oh
I
yeah,
mean, it's
but
probably. But
yeah,
yeah.
here's the here's the twig. Like, sort of when you're rejecting him, so it's like like there is no rejection option, right? You're just either you're taking the diamond scene or you're not taking it. But like your perspective is you're not taking a diamond scene because you're not interested to hook up with guys. Yeah, that's perfect. But it's for instance like someone, for instance, say someone is really interested to hook up with that guy first time, but they don't have diamonds, so they just cancel the diamonds in. But next time they have diamonds, they have stuck up diamonds, so they want to spend that. So sort of there is no way to know or the function it that way. Like it is really rejecting, or you don't have diamonds, or maybe change your mind. So that's the thing, I guess. But otherwise, like for instance, if it were to like locking love interest, then I
Yeah.
think it would have been locked. So if you reject him, like I don't want you as a love interest, then next time they won't come knocking at your door. But I think as it was just a diamond scene, so just like a programming sequence, I think.
Yeah. What I mean as well, like I've said, I agree with that as well. I think that what annoys me as well is probably just because of the way I am. I don't like the fact that we got to hook up with him, literally all of them first, before we even got to hook up with our main. May I reiterate that? No, this is not towards you. This is just my opinion. Let me reiterate that. We got to hook up with all of them first before we even got to hook up with Gabe or Iceland. Like,
Mm.
that does not sit well with me at all. We got to kiss. Yeah, so what? That's nothing compared to sex, say. Like, this is not even speaking from real life. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to romance somebody in real life, but you're going to hook up with somebody else, even if you're not with them, that's fair enough. You can do what you want. But to me, if you're romancing somebody, I would never go on to somebody else or hook up with somebody else. That's just morally wrong. That's sorry, but I don't agree with that one bit. Like, no, a lot of people have said that, but they got to. And I'm speaking for Gabe and Iceland romances. Not that I romance Gabe myself, but I'll talk about this more when Brandon's here as well. I don't think it was right that we got to hook up with all of them first before we even got to do it with them, with the Iceland or Gabe. I just don't sit well with that.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh yeah. So I thought about it this way that like Aslin is definitely there, but main the focus is on Gabe. Now Gabe is
Yeah,
here is a slow burn,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
gonna
oh,
be
sorry,
like
sorry to butt in there. Sorry, like I said as well, so you know, I'm not actually defending just Iceland here. I'm actually defending Gabe and Iceland
yeah,
here. Do
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, you've got the fact to hook up with all them, but
yeah.
say if your main love interest is say Gabe or something, but you didn't, but you got to, you didn't get the chance to hook up with him, but yet you got to hook up with all of them other people. To
Mm.
me, I know how they feel now. I literally know how everybody feels. It's not exactly right, in my opinion, because it's just not like in real life. If you were so you were romancing somebody, yeah, and they went to hook up with somebody, what would you feel like?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
understand. I understand.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you know,
So,
yeah,
but I think like where this comes into play is basically Like I said, Gabe is the main focus. So now
Yeah.
Gabe is
Oh yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. 100%.
perfect slow burn. Now because he's your boss, and even kissing him is can draw attention. Really can cause a scandal at this point, and Gabe is like sort of holding himself back still, even though we did share some kisses or something in between some chapters. But even though he still now is like pulling himself back, and sort of same with Aslin, though Aslin is not that much behind the curtains for us, but still Aslin is kind of like we're on a job, we're a bunch of lawyers, so like having an intimate moment with them, it would be like it can really put us in jeopardy. So
Yeah.
till chapter 8 or 9 we were not supposed to have any diamond scene with strictly any hookup scenes with Gabe. Even till now, we don't have any hookup scene with Gabe because will be seriously wrong when events are going that way. Now here comes it. I think like they need to consider players. So a lot of players would just be like, okay, so where are those intimate moments? Because like
Yep.
the you see the Nanny affair. Why did it get a second book? Because people like Sam, the hookup scenes and stuff like that.
Yep.
So a lot of people search for these hookup scenes. Now if you don't have main character available for hookup, then you need to add this like side chunk. So you have the story on one hand, or on the other hand, like they use this word, you get to play hard, you get to work hard. So like you're working hard on one hand, and then in some chapters you spending some diamonds to get like one
Yep.
hookup scene. So because your main love interests aren't available, so sort of that way.
To be honest, though, I will say this. This is literally no offense, right? But to be honest, in my opinion, not every book should be like that.
Mhm.
But literally, that's all everybody cares about anyway. But so you can't win, can you? Really? But I think as well, before we go on to talk about something else, another book. But I mean, it's just not. It's literally morally wrong, in my opinion, that people saying that it was the main character who got forced onto who were advanced to Marcus, but it actually wasn't. It was him. And if somebody spoke, if I were the lawyer in their position saying he did that to me, nope, I would never do that. I would never represent him ever again. I mean,
Oh yeah,
obviously, I can
I think
understand what you,
yeah,
but
but I think I'd
it's
like
not.
to get one word in here. I think Marcus is going to be a love interest from now on, just not a fling.
Or if he is, I am actually going to go. Like, if they don't understand, I'm going to go fucking crazy here,
Oh,
because to be honest,
not a
like
fling.
they should have said that from the start, at least. Because if we got to hook up with him all along, before we even got to hook up with a main, let me reiterate this, the main love interest, why didn't they say this? Because now what do they think we feel like? It's just not right. It's just not right. If he becomes a love interest, fair enough. But, you know, I'm sorry, but it's not right. No, it's, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But if you think like that, it also possible like you can just decline the diamond scene. So I think when they're making it, like they're giving pretty much options because a lot of people just Gabe and Ashley. So of course, like it's a short on the female hand. But still, for male, it's just Gabe. So if someone's not liking Gabe, like Oliver was love interest in the Distant Shores and came pretty late in the book. So similarly, they tried to like bring in Marcus because it's a big case, and this case is the main case of the whole book. So all the moot court thing or all the things happened back in the previous chapters. Those are not as important as this is. So this guy Marcus and this whole case is going to reveal something very dark about what is going to happen, going and stuff. So I think they're the thought if we give another option. So he can just spend some time, get to know Marcus because Marcus really trusts our main character only. So there's this connection between them, and from there, you have Gabe and Marcus, and then at the end moment when because they're love interest, I think personally that because but they're not still your boyfriend or girlfriend, so you're just sort of dating them. So at the end, you will also be given an like I don't know if it's gonna be a hookup scene or with Gabe or not, but perhaps one intimate moment with Gabe or Aslin. Then perhaps at the end, if they're telling you to like actually lock your love interest for next book, or if it's ending actually. So then you can perhaps choose for that end chapter between these three who you want to choose as your love interest. So that's I think that would be fine by, because the routes are different. Because getting to Marcus is easy, but getting to Gabe is not, because that's a different story there. So if you get hooked up with Gabe, so I think that will defeat the whole purpose of this slow burn feeling that a lot of people are getting. Because I personally, that game, dump, marry or hook up, I chose Gabe. That we would marry Gabe because and dump Aslin, because I just wanted to hear the reaction from our fellows, because that's a pretty, like, wow, you want to marry your boss? That's pretty. So I think that's kind of like Ethan Ramsey thing. So like really slow burn, and your boss professor, so how that goes, kind of forbidden. So that would be exciting to see how it goes. So yeah, from that point of view, I think kind of good job they did bringing more options, but they should have been doing this with like equally some female more
Yes.
options permanently. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
can understand your point there 100%. It's just we've got one person, one female to hook up with, but yet
yeah,
there's been all the others like the firefighter and all this and Marcus, and
mm,
it's just rather frustrating. It just is, because like I said before, Gabe is clearly the favoured love interest.
of
Like,
course,
be honest, but it is what it is, isn't it? We can't do anything about it.
yeah, that's 100%. That's just that. But so far still like it's
Oh
actually
yeah,
good, because actually we have a male main character. So actually I can play the story like
no.
I matter, like I can give it my name, I can feel like all right, so like I'm actually part of a story. So that's actually a good sign, I would say.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because apart from me moaning, but still, honestly, the stories are very, very good.
Yeah,
Like I generally
definitely,
didn't expect, like I said, or it would be that guy at all. Like,
definitely.
hmm.
Def-
But
This is
yeah, I
that.
mean that's it. That's all I've got to say about Lots of Attraction.
Hmm. Yeah, but we'll have to see like how. Excuse me.
Yeah,
So it's like climaxing at the moment, so it will come down then the curve, and I think going to climax is really easy. They did it. Good job. Still did a
yeah,
good job. Now's the hard part. How they come down. How they're gonna conclude. What's for the future? So that's really interesting part is ahead. So this August and first week of September, perhaps it would define like
mm,
how Law of Attraction is going to go down in
yeah,
Choice's book library. Like what, like as a what book?
yeah.
As what kind of book?
Mm. I mean, yeah, I mean, apart from it with my birthday last Saturday, I think it's also been good.
Oh
The
wow!
books.
So did you say last Saturday was your birthday?
Yeah, I actually forgot to tell you. To be honest, I
Oh,
told Brandon, but I think I was at a football game. Yeah, I think I was, but I forgot. Actually, generally forgot to tell you.
oh yeah.
But yeah, it was my birthday last Saturday.
Facebook.
So
Facebook tells you, I don't know because I don't really use Facebook that way, but I think Facebook tells you if the people you're following their birthday and stuff, but I don't think Twitter does that.
no, no, no. But yeah, it was my birthday last week.
Oh yeah, so happy belated birthday.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm getting old now. I'm gonna start getting aches and pains and grey hairs.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
No, you don't want to know.
I mean,
I
like
am. I am on a milestone age. Let's just say that.
milestone. Okay,
It's
no,
not
like
18. It's
eight,
21.
oh, that's awesome. That's like you just Oh wow, so the main character of Queen Bee is 21 years old. So
Oh yeah, that's coming out in September, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
huh?
Queen Bee's coming out in September. Number two in September, I think it is,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
October.
September.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I mean, it's writing, the language it's written, it's just super.
Yeah,
Like you can like trash talk, just gossip. So
yeah.
it's just like it's a good
And
thing.
actually, to be honest, I know like the professor is forced, but I'm actually seeing a lot of people actually like the professor. Like,
Yeah,
I'm actually shocked because yes, she is forced, or he is forced, but still, they're a really, really, really well
yeah.
liked
That's what
character.
happens when Yeah, that's what happens when you force a love interest who is both gender customizable and race customizable. That's what happens. I mean, 70% people like them, even more
Yeah.
than that.
I think, like I've said before, like if the love interest is if there's one love interest in a book, then at least make the character good. Fine, but I'm not saying that Sam isn't a good character because she's a very very good character.
Hmm.
But like I said, if they're going to make a single love interest book, at least make it gender customizable. Then it generally would not bother me as much. Don't know about you, but like a lot of people said, if there's a one love interest book, then fair enough. At least make it gender race customizable. Then I
Hmm.
don't have a problem.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, other books have I read this week? Obviously, not talked about the nanny affair just yet until Brandon actually gets here.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but
I don't
yeah,
think.
yeah, that's it. So what were we talking about, by the way? Oh, I forgot your birth. Oh,
Yeah,
Queen Bee. Yeah, Queen Bee. Yeah, Professor.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah, so I like the Professor too because I don't know, like it's and did you get play the rain scene, like we like kissed in the rain, so there was a
Oh yeah,
special that was really good. I mean, they worked on really good.
yeah. I think as well. Like, is it because she's forced because I like her that much? No, I generally don't. Like, she's a very, very good character. I don't know what it is about it, but it's kind of like, yeah. Do you know? It's like anything, isn't it? Do you know when you just like something so much and you don't understand why? You just don't know why. Like, literally, this is the point. I just like her character. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely. I mean, I lost my progress and I went back today. And I don't know, like I have to put up with like this poppy crap again for 16 chapters.
Don't even remind me about that silly bastard. Oh, honestly, I hate her. Oh, God, God. Yeah.
I mean, when I look at her like picture, like she doesn't look like as ominous. But when I play the book, like she's just a whole different thing. I mean,
She's a
wow.
snidey little beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, blip
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to, like we said before,
Yeah, I mean,
there's more questions than answers. Like, who would leak the photos? Who's taking the photos? Stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, we know who it is. Let's be honest. It's obviously Poppy's involved with it. If not, then don't quote me on that. But still, if it is, I don't think she'd be working on her own. No,
mm,
not one bit.
for me, I mean, I have mixed feeling for it. I mean, it could be Poppy or maybe it's
Yeah.
not Poppy. I don't know because it could be Poppy, but I think it's a new villain. I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm divided on that because
Is
you
it
know
the person who, like I said before? Sorry, it might be a Poppy, not Poppy. Ina's ex, not ex. The person who's upset with her, who says we're not getting to her, stuff like that. Might be her. It might be a completely different person. It might be the person who Poppy, doing that person who went missing. It might be her. Is it her? We don't know.
Yeah, because there was a person who literally, I mean, Poppy literally, like, destroyed her life. And so it
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be her.
And sorry as well. I thought that's what. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago when I said I forgot what we're going to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about. When a lot of people don't realize about Poppy's character is like they always seem to forget quotation marks only that actually happened, that she ruined their life. They'd never mention that, do they? Because they know that is wrong. If honestly that happened in
Never,
real life, she
never.
would get a wrecking. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
But it could,
prosecution and then life in jail, man.
yeah, and I mean, like you said, it could be that new character. It could be her coming back, trying to get back at Poppy. We don't know. Is she working with
Yeah,
Poppy? We don't know. That's the point.
yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean about Queen Bee. As much as, pardon me, Ina. Literally, that's what I mean. And Brandon said it as well. There's more questions than answers, and that's what I like about. I love books like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Like,
books.
it ended on a cliffhanger. I mean, this book
Yeah.
ended on a real cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, my theory is like it could be like her, like this missing like a mystery character, like who was destroyed by Poppy, and now she has come back and thinks like since our main character is the new Queen Bee, she thinks we can be like we are gonna be
Yep.
just like Poppy. So she
Yeah,
would
and
like sort
I
of
think I know what you're going to say. I don't know. I've got a gut feeling about this. She'll go for us because we're the queen bee, but then she's realizing we're not the actual enemy here. She'll realize Poppy's the main
yeah.
enemy. And do you know what I'm trying to say here? We'll probably work with the character. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I honestly, literally, I genuinely can't wait. You can probably tell, but I can't wait for Queen Bee too.
Me neither. Me neither. I can't also wait. I mean, yeah. Or maybe one thing can happen like she just hates this Queen Bee spot because, or maybe she just wants to end the, this this
Yeah.
whole ranking structure because it literally like destroyed her. So she doesn't want anybody else to get destroyed, and she thinks like since we are the Queen Bee, she wants to just end this, and she hates us
Yeah.
and also sort of like I mean there will be conflict because at one point she will be against us but we are not as poppy, right? We're not as bad, so if at some
Yeah, that's
point
what I
she
said.
sees us, yeah, so it would be really something like Ken in the Elementalist, I think.
Yeah, like honestly, I honestly think I've got a gut feeling. I don't know why, but like I said, I reckon, like you said, which you actually started this because you were the one who mentioned it. She might have one coming back to attack us because we're the queen bee, but then she'll realise we're not actually the enemy. That
Yeah,
Poppy is the enemy. And then we'll
yeah,
probably work with that mystery person, that girl. Is it a girl or a boy? Woman or a man? Sorry, I should say. I
I
think it were
think
a
what
woman. Yeah, is it?
I
Oh,
think
we don't know.
woman, girl, sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I think that's probably happened. If not, then like you said, but she's going to be involved. That I've got a
Yeah,
feeling.
definitely. One more thing I like to fun fact. So, did you see like this? Like it's like everything about like it's just mostly the clash between girls because we have like boys some, but they're like not too much in this. So mainly the clash between the boys, girls. Pardon.
Oh yeah, 100%. Sorry about that. I'm just opening my window. But yeah, I mean, like honestly, we'll probably talk about something else. Like I said, that's what I love about Queen Bee. More questions than answers, and
Yeah,
I can't genuinely wait for Queen Bee too.
me neither. I mean, that's gonna be super interesting. And then next year, I think Blades of Light and Shadow 2. That also ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh God, honestly, I love that book, but can't people shut up about it for a bit, please? Oh my good God! I know I'm not on about you. I'm sorry. No, sorry. That sounds like I'm aiming it at you, but the amount I know it's a good book into it. Like I know that, but I wish people would just shut up about it because they know it's been confirmed. But can't they just at least shut up about it a little bit?
Yeah,
Like as
definitely.
well, I don't. We when I private messaged you and Brandon about like that tweet I put out about saying you don't attack a book or because your book got cancelled. Like, yeah, that's just a bit wrong. Did you see that? What I sent? I put that tweet I put out.
Yeah, actually, I tried to find the tweet, but I couldn't. But I saw the screenshot.
Yeah, I screenshotted it because I took it down because I didn't want to annoy a lot of people. Because I'm not like that. But still, do you know what I mean? Do you get my point? Or because their book got cancelled doesn't
Yeah,
mean you have to go and attack somebody's book what they like. Like, there's
yeah,
one person on Twitter, you know who it is. It's I'm not saying who it is, but every time they're always like, "Oh, why did you do? Why did you make this dumpster fire of a book? But you cancelled Ride of Die. Like, we get it, your book's cancelled. What can you do? What they're gonna do? It's not gonna help if you're gonna attack a book. What's not even being like? Yeah, I think that's what we'll talk about as well. That new book. Why attack a new book? What's not even been released yet? You can't even read it. Not everybody likes that genre, which is fair enough. But all because your book doesn't give you the right to attack a book what other people may like. What's not even being released? Like what?
yeah, definitely. That's the point because I think choice is a great thing to do. Like like a lot of people play choices and they come from different backgrounds. Like, and even if they come from the same background, also like they have different tastes, they like different things. So that's why they have the choices, right? So love interest, so different love interest, and yeah, that happens. Like someone liked Justin, and a lot of people, Justin, he's not a like the love interest and stuff. So yeah, it's just I think it's just uh, two things are there.
Like I said,
One,
yeah. Sorry, that's as well what I'm going to say.
you can talk about the character, like why you don't like it, but like really going after it on and on, like it's just bad, comparing it with, I think it defeats the purpose. But you can talk about it. Maybe if you don't like it, you can just say, list it out, like why I don't like it and stuff. But like you're saying,
Yeah,
like just theorizing something, like yeah, this is gonna happen, this is bad, or just like there's difference
yeah,
in going on a rant and actually analyzing something. And the difference is really like really small differences. Sometimes I don't even understand sometimes. Yeah, it's hard.
yeah. Like I said, like I said in the thing, because I took it down because I'll put it out. I'll try and rewrite it again, but I'll try and put my point across a bit quicker, a bit easier. Like I said, there's one thing having an opinion, like I said, which is fair enough, like fine. But there's one thing, like I said, you
Yeah,
don't go and criticize a book saying it's crap. It's not even read yet. You might not like it, which is fair enough. Which is like I said, but you don't go and attack a book, or because your book's got cancelled, doesn't give you the right to attack a book.
yeah, definitely. I mean, you can give your expectation, like, oh, so this is gonna be about that, but like it's gonna be narrative, not like commenting, sort of.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. But I mean, yeah, I think that's all I've got to add on that now. But yeah, I think we've gone to something else now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, but the later half of this year looking pretty cool. I mean, for Halloween, we're getting Wake the Dead that I'm pretty hyped up about, and then we have Crimes of Passion. By the way,
Yep.
fun fact: if you, I don't know if you have already figured it out or not. So the abbreviation of Crimes of Passion is really COP. So that's interesting.
Cop. Cop.
Yeah.
Cop. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually just realised that.
COP.
Oh god, if we get a book like that, I'm actually going to be quite happy then, to be honest.
Oh yeah. So that's really interesting. And also the It Lives project. So there's like a third book, potential third book.
Fair enough. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be like other people say, yes, 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 it's coming out, it's coming out, it's coming out, it's coming out. I want to live, so I want to see Lid's book free. Fair enough. I mean, what else can I
Yeah.
say? What else can you say? It's not even been released yet, so I can't say if it's good or not. You know what I mean?
Mm, yeah, definitely. But
But like
yeah,
you say, though, it lives beneath. Sorry, it did hang on a cliffhanger because why would it say the end? Dot dot. Or was it the end? Question mark. Dot dot dot. Or was it the other way around? The end. Dot dot dot. Question mark. Yeah, sorry, that's it. Yeah, like why would it say that if there wasn't going to be in book 3?
oh yeah,
Hmm.
you know, that's like how short stories work. I think like
Yeah.
it ends, but like they're saying like we're gonna give you something, a penny for your thought. Like just think about it. We're gonna confuse you. We're gonna make people talk. Like that's marketing business at its best.
Yeah, like I said before, like I don't think I actually told you this. I actually cried when they put that post out. Genuine tears. I thought, why? Why? Or what? Oh, but yeah, I mean, yeah,
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to the new books, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was looking forward to for sure. Like, I didn't play Hero for like a long time ago, but I played like in 2020, in the middle of the 2020, I played Hero, and then I was
Yeah,
really waiting for like book two, the way it ended, and then in 2021, they just said at the in January they said like, well, Hero is not gonna come out. So I was like, wow, this is the incomplete book in choices. Like all the books they have at least like Ride or Die or any book they have like it makes sense, but Hero, like, well, it's just like reading a one just single chapter because it is totally like it leaves us on a cliffhanger, like lots of questions.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I done that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Waiting for Brandon now.
Yeah, did you text him?
Actually, I haven't actually texted him yet. I don't know if it'll mess up if I do this. Right, give me a second. Sorry about this.
Oh
Reply.
yeah. What is it? I'm gonna.
How long? Yeah. Sorry. You message him then. You message him then. Sorry, because my
Yeah,
tablet's really slow.
yeah. Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, so he said he's waiting for some package or something, right?
Yeah, that's what he said to me as well. That was about 40 minutes ago. So I just don't know if we wanted to message him again to see if.
Oh yeah. So message sent. Perhaps it will join. We'll see. Yeah. So like I was saying, it's definitely interesting how it deal. But what did you think about the cancellation post? Like, do you agree with what they said? Like, why are they canceling those books?
I think, to be honest, how do I say this without my feelings getting in front of me? Sorry, I haven't gone. I'm just thinking here. I mean, if it is because of down to money, don't want him to go out of business and stuff like this. But I don't think it is down to money at all. It generally made me sad. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm not going to cry about it online like a keyboard warrior saying, "Oh, why has it got cancelled? Why has it got cancelled?" Do you see? I don't do it, do I? You ask me a question, I answer it truthfully. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? We can't do it about it, can we? But honestly, though, it I actually have no words. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
angry. I am
Yeah.
angry, but like not pissed. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do it about
Exactly.
it.
It is what it is. Yeah. I totally agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
But
I
like,
also felt like disappointed because those books
yeah,
won't come out. So it was definitely sad, disappointing. But at the
yeah,
same point, yeah, like you said, it is what it is. You just have to accept it and move on. Like it can't
yeah.
do anything. Yeah, but it can be
But
sad.
but if there's two books, in my opinion, what could come back, and I hope they do, is Hero and It Lives. If to be honest, I think they deserve it because of how
Yeah.
much. I mean, to be honest, let's face it. Whatever website you go on, how many people do you genuinely see? This is It Lives, right? Say, how many people do you see criticizing It Lives?
Not many. I mean, zero.
And actually, did you know this? Yeah, but you didn't know this. Because I had to sell my phone for certain reasons. I got my tablet, but yeah, I actually took a screenshot of it. I actually got an advert on my phone the other day, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
of choices. Fair enough. You out of all the books, there was Ride or Die, there was It Lives, it was Blades of Light and Shadow, but you never guess what was first. It Lives.
Oh,
I know it's only an advert, but that was the first book. It showed you all the books, like the front pages of a book. Yeah, they had about
yeah.
20 or 30 of them, and the film one was first was It Lives. Now, what does that say? I know it's only an advert, but still, like I said, it adds on to what I said before. How many people? This is a question to you as well. How many people do you see criticizing It Lives?
Well, like next to zero.
Exactly. And you're telling me that book got cancelled for what reason? But yet there's still, yeah, it's hard to say. I'm not going to say any more, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We can't do it about it. So what's the point in moaning about it?
Yeah, but I totally understand. So I think there are two things to that. First is that if they were planning to make a book three, they could have gone for a book three, while they're
Yeah,
at book two, because I think they stopped because at first the horror genre, not a lot of people played it or liked it. Sort
yeah,
of, yeah, definitely. Like they also said like the online fandom we see, that's not the all right. So a lot of people go in just play the popular books like the Nanny Affairs and the other books like Raw Romance. So they don't really go and play sort of
yeah,
like the
yeah.
book and stuff. So
Yeah, if
that's
you want, I'll add on something to that as well. Like you said, like to me, I think I've said this before. With It Lives, I actually didn't know about it. It got recommended to me, so I thought, "Do you know what, I'll play it." And once I played it, I thought, wow, this is an extremely good book. Read It Lives Beneath, and I thought, wow, this is a really, really good book. And then I read it again and again, and I realised there's books like that. People like you said, people go to the main books, which is fine, but you need to read the books to actually see what they're like. It might not be your favourite genre, but you need to read the books to even get a saying on it. Like, to
yeah,
be honest, I'm not
definitely.
really big on like all these royal books, like Royal Romance or Masquerade and stuff like this.
I haven't
Once
read
I've read
those.
them, it was not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not good, I'll say that, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. Because, like I said, like I done before I shut up and we talk about Dream Zone or something, you need to read a book before you criticise it. That's
Mm,
literally, that's what I've tried to say to people from the start. Don't criticise a book if you've not read it.
yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, yeah, that's just. I was like, when I was done reading all the books, then at the end, before Endless Summer, I think I read It Lives
Mm.
series, and yeah, after that, I was like, wow, so this is pretty interesting thing. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's just that, but yeah, like quality content, and I think it's also that like it's a fate you call it, or it's just a thing that you know what's good, you don't get it in a lot of amount, you just get it a limited thing. Every good series out there, quality series, it has like 2 or 3 seasons. Every good book, it's like 2 or 4, like just it's just a nature of law of nature, I think. It's brutal, but that's why they're good, maybe.
yeah. I think there's one exception for that for me.
Oh yeah,
Mother of the Year. I mean, that's a great standalone. 100% a very, very, very good
oh
one.
yeah,
But like
definitely.
you say, you know,
Oh yeah. Yeah, like there was a show called Gordimer Gibbon's Life on Normal Street, and I really loved it. And again, it was not recommended. No one knows about it. It's
yep,
underrated. It's a lot of stuff.
yep,
But I watched it, and I was like, wow, I was the fool because when I started watching it, I was like, maybe it's not gonna be that exciting. But I still
yep,
kept watching it, and then I was like, wow, like I still remember it till this point. And I mean, this is just I think, and it was like two seasons. Like there is
yeah,
Vampires Diaries, like 18 seasons, 19 seasons, long episodes. So I think that's just that. It's
yep.
just short and sweet.
I think as well, yeah, I mean, with Endless Summer, I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I think for me, with Endless Summer, you either love it or you hate it. There's literally no in between. To me, Endless Summer, you either love it or you hate it. That's it. I mean, I actually love it, to be honest with you. Like the development of the characters, the way you can interact with them.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%,
if you
100%.
interact with one in a certain way, that means you get negative one or two with a different character,
Oh yeah,
which is proper development.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Endless Summer is just one and only book after America's Most Eligible, and or with them, not after, just like, or High School
Yeah, yeah,
Story, or
yeah,
like where you have a lot of characters and every character has their own space, their own
yep,
distinct characteristic. That it's like
yeah.
even I don't think they ever mentioned Alistair was a British, but we can't
Oh
hear them
yeah,
speak, right? So we can't hear
yeah,
them speak, but just the way they wrote it, like the writing, the like the dialogue they give to Alistair. I was thinking like, where is he British? And at the end, it seemed like, oh wow, he's Russian and he is British. So and that was like, wow. So that's and Craig, like how he talks and other people. So it's just you don't know them personally, but it would feel like they're your real life friends. So that's
yeah,
the like quality old books by choices.
yeah, 100%.
Hmm. So who did you romance in that book?
I'm actually not even. I've literally, like, I'm not even on book two yet. I'm literally
Oh,
just starting book two. Like, genuinely, just finished book one the other day. So yeah, I have. I do understand what actually happens at the end because I was watching a video, but like, yeah, I mean, it's so far to me, it just seems really, really good. Yeah.
oh, yeah, definitely. It just gets better as you keep going.
And I've also been spoiled by another person I know about what happens with a certain tour guide, and that's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all I've got to add on that now, for now, on that.
Yeah, best of luck on that. Yeah, and on it is, I think I have said that before, which is
Yep.
like a summary. I mean, like I said before, it now also, like if they could have, like they sort of thought like people are not reading it, just drop it and let's jump into another projects that would bring money, bring attention. So they just ended there.
Yeah.
I think personally, when I think is the ending of book two like incomplete, like you said, question mark. So I think,
Yep.
like I said, they did try to do something like let people guess or keep people guessing about that. But also the way it ended, sort of, I think it made sense because they went back to that bonus scene in the Woodchester, I think Westchester,
Yep.
and
Yep.
the old gang talk about how they're going to stop attacks from happening now and forming a
Yeah.
society, including people from the other half of the from like Pine Springs. And in Pine Springs, Danny and Parker, they're also working to stop the attacks from happening. So all in all, I think they try to portray the picture that from now on they are going to take responsibility and that they will stop the attacks from happening. So it's sort of the happy end there. Because no, the power is only here. But again, if they wished to continue it, definitely they could have just dug up a story there. But the way
Yeah.
they ended it, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but like I said, I reckon they did want to make a book free for that because, like you said, in the end of it, why would they say like any other book? If it was just a standalone book, it always says the end with just a question mark. But why did it have the end dot 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 question mark?
yeah.
Like, but yeah, I mean, if there's one book I genuinely didn't want to get cancelled, was It Lives and Hero. Like, what else more can I say?
Definitely. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
worth reading. It was worth reading it for sure.
Yep.
And let's see what It Lives project does, when the story comes out. Because the trailers they're releasing, the love interest they're releasing, is so far good. Now we gotta see like how it turns out.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
music.
I don't. I want to talk about Dream Zone and Devil's Deal, but we can't, can we, at the moment?
Oh, I think maybe let's check on um his RPM. Brandon. Okay,
Is he
so he's
saying?
gonna he's gonna take more time uh, eventually. So that's that.
I think we could still get him on easily. If it's only for 20 minutes, it's still,
Oh, he said. Did he say 20 minutes?
No, but like, what I mean, if we can only talk to him for 20 minutes after it's come, then fair enough. That's what we have to do.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he said, I think, what he sent me a message. Oh, he said like 30 more minutes, maybe an hour. So he's not sure yet, like when the package is going to be delivered.
Oh, I don't think that's too bad because didn't we finish the other day until like 5 o'clock at my time?
Huh?
Yeah,
5 o'clock. Sorry, what?
yeah. I think we didn't finish until about 4 or 5 o'clock in GMT a couple of weeks ago. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's 2 hours from now. Yeah, that's that.
yeah,
So about Dream Zone. Yeah.
yeah,
So the Devil's Deal. I think we can talk about it when Brandon comes in, and about Nanny Affair. But
yep.
till then, we can talk about like maybe other books you've read in Dream Zone that you're excited about.
Yeah. Did you get the message over there put in the group chat where an iPhone it actually says that somebody that replied, I think it was last month, where they said that book 3 for Hostel Surrey is actually in development. So that's something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, book 3 Hostel Story. That's bound to be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I hope like Ivy's alive and the story's gonna get. Yeah, it's a good story and yeah. So I think if it releases after Honeywood, that would be super awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%. I literally hope to do that. To be honest, so yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pardon me? Yeah.
So did you play any other books
Uh,
like the
to be
Robbie
honest,
Gang?
yeah, 'cause guess why? You got to feel sorry for me. Do you know why?
Why?
I put it in the chat, didn't I? I'm not explaining what because we'll probably get done for it about what the certain app is and what's happened to it, and how I get all the keys and the diamonds for Dream Zone. Yeah. Guess what
Oh,
happened?
what happened?
I, I have to start from beginning on every single book. I've read every single book up to now, literally every single book on Dream Zone, and guess what? I've got to start from beginning again.
Oh, so you lost your progress?
No, I had to get a new phone, so I couldn't transfer the progress at all. So I had to
Oh,
start from the beginning on every single book.
oh
So
yeah, there is choices like you can literally log in with your account or stuff, so that's like safe there. But yeah. I can see.
To be honest, I don't really care because the book's that good. I want to read. I'll read them again. I've literally reread Devil's Deal book 2.
Oh, but that's good. But you need to reread again that book. What is its name? Colorblind.
Oh, honestly, that book. I
Yeah, that's just super
yeah, I
heated.
mean, yeah, I mean, oh, I hate a bloody plane. What's going over at the moment? Sorry about that. You could probably hear it now, can't you?
No, what?
A plane. It's going over now.
Oh no, I can. But here it's
Honestly, it's because I live not far from an
now. But
airport, and that's all I can hear. But yeah, but I mean, oh my god, this bloody plane. Sorry about this.
oh no, I can't hear anything.
Honestly, no, I can. I'm literally about 2 miles away from a bloody airport, and it's annoying.
Oh, whoa, that's good. But you can fly somewhere easily.
It's not like an international airport; it's just like a local airport. But I can fly to America, and even though I don't have a passport, which is illegal anyway. But yeah.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
say, though, with Dream Zone, I mean, you know, I'm generally not sad I have lost my progress because I can still just read all the books again because they're that good.
Hmm. So did you read Rogue Gang?
No, I'm actually literally. I only literally did. I got my tablet yesterday. Well, my tablet, I did it on because I had to reset it all and get a new phone and all stuff like that. So I didn't think about my progress, you see. But I've just reread. Well, I've read up to the latest chapters of Devil's Deal.
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've got to reread all the other like 8, 9 books. Oh, so good luck to me. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to reading them again.
Hmm.
But
Definitely.
Colorblind, I actually quite like that book. It's similar, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about this. Isn't it similar to wishful thinking and choices, like this, like superpower thing? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. On that front, yeah. But still,
Yeah,
like the way the story progresses at one point, like, and that guy and his father, I like
yeah,
actually hated them.
yeah. That's a Colorblind. I love that book.
Yeah, definitely. So like, except that, like all the books in Dream Zone are like I can reread, but that book I just can't reread. Just it's just
Yeah,
it's just like good if you read just one time.
yeah.
I feel
I think as well. That's probably Colorblind is probably the book I wouldn't read again.
me too.
Because although it's a bad book, though, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. It's not
you
about
get
the
books like
book.
that,
Yeah,
but it's just yeah, there's literally no reason I hate it. I just wouldn't read it again. There's just yeah,
yeah. It's not like it against the book, but just it's like I don't feel like it. Just yeah,
yeah.
like a Devil's Deal. I would definitely go over it any day. It's yeah.
I would read that for 24 hours as a challenge. I would not get bored of that book.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a really fun book, Devil's Deal. I mean, I
Yeah,
actually read Devil's Deal book one, when it was completely released, and now having to wait for 1 week for one chapter, that's kind
yeah,
of
I know.
exhausting.
I know. That's what I would like. Like honestly, like I said, yeah. As well, talking about one thing about Devil's Deal, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that scene where that vampire was after us? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just before she dies, I've just realised that yesterday I actually took a picture of it, but obviously I lost my bloody phone and I had to get rid of it, right? But the thing is, I don't know if you remember this. She said I should have never have trusted a demon.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I,
She
I,
said
I,
that.
I thought, well, who's the demon? I don't think who else is there? We know who's the demon.
Milton.
Exactly. But I don't think it's just him. That's my point. I think they want us to think it's him, which I don't think it is. I mean, obviously he's the main guy, but I don't think it's him who's. You know what I mean? It's just yeah. But I'll shut up about it now. Yeah, but
Oh
I
yeah, you never know like who it is. Yeah,
mean that's the thing about Devil's Deal. You can say just one thing about it, and then you can never shut up about it, can we? It's annoying.
yeah.
But like I
But the
said,
thing
that's
is that
what's honestly stuck in my head.
yeah,
Like I should never have trusted the demon.
yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah.
I know itself, Dawson and Milton.
Hmm.
But I'll say one last thing. Diana, she's not a demon, is she?
No, no, no. She's a human.
Yeah. Are we sure about that? Have you seen the background for Devil's Deal? Who's on the background?
Oh, that's
Diana,
a
isn't she?
woman. No,
That's
that's not
Diana.
Diana.
I think it is. I don't know if it is, but that looks like her. But who is that? You know what I mean?
Oh, but in chapter one, I think there was like or in chapter two, I don't remember, but we were testing the demon powers and the holy water and stuff. So
Yep.
Diana passed the test.
Yeah.
It's not demon. Like she
That's what I
touched the
mean.
cross, she touched like Jesus Christ, like that thing, and then the holy water. So that didn't suffer her or anything.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Like I
I
said,
totally
who's
get
that?
that.
Who
I,
is the woman on the front of the thing then? Like, I don't
yeah,
know who that is.
Brandon.
It can't be the main character because you can't be a woman.
Yeah,
Like, who is that?
Brandon said it could have been Ems's mom. That was Brandon.
Hmm. Like I said, yeah, that's what he said as well. But like, I can't see it being that, because how
Yeah,
the young
I
she
totally agree
looks.
with you. I don't think I think it's a love interest.
Yeah, and that's all I'll say. I've said that from the beginning, and that's what I'm trying to say. I know it's probably not Diana, but you see what I'm trying to say here?
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, honestly,
And the book is going there. The book is going there. You have read it.
like I'm sorry. I said this to Brandon in the chat, didn't I? I said, look, I
Yeah.
know he loves the character, but like it's a bit obvious. Is it Betty as well? Because she went to Japan with Carrie.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
but
And
honestly, it is
now it's making
no
sense. Yeah.
offense to Brandon here, but it's
Yeah.
funny seeing him try to really, really love that character. But every time a chapter comes out, it's like, come on, man, please, can't you see?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
if it's
yeah, like, but I
if it's
mean,
not it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
her, sorry, it's gonna be a meme. Come on, like,
oh, yeah. I
so
mean,
obvious.
yeah, I mean every time we were thinking like in every crime scene we were there to first reach. But think about this: who reached there after us? Who went there after us? Every time we
Exactly.
started by Gary.
Like, I think you and Brandon are seeing that now. I bet you thought I was fucking nuts, but I'm
Oh
not.
yeah,
I've said this from the beginning. Like,
I
it's
never,
he's
I never even imagined that. I was thinking like it's just a mere coincidence and just our luck. Like our main character says, "quote F my luck." So I thought it's a case of that. F my
I
luck.
know, like you say though. The one thing I would say about that though is like to say, how can we physically rip a heart out? It's like, what? Yeah, what? Like,
But
come
that
on.
was that was not Carrie, but that was that owl thing. Remember that was
I know.
Felicia.
Like she said, it
Felicia.
were us. How the fuck? Like, sorry for swearing, but how the fucking hell can we rip a heart out physically?
Oh yeah,
Like,
because
come on.
she knew like she was demon at the point I think, and she
Yeah.
knew like
As well,
it.
when we went to that Manuel's house early on in the chapters, and she said, "Oh, sorry, that fake owl thing." You fucking shot your own eyes, you nutcase. Come on,
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
what? What is
Now the background, and it's not background, like the poster of Devil's Deal book to make sense.
exactly? Now that's what I was thinking last night because it can't be the main character. I don't think it's Diana. It
No,
can't
no,
be the monk because that was too young. Well, who else can it be? Oh, let me think. Exactly. And it's not. This is no offense to Brandon. He'll probably laugh about it. Like when you love a character that much, I know how he feels. You don't want them to be the bad person. But I'm sorry, but she's. It's. Yeah. You say we'll talk about a different book now because we got off track. But like I said, like it's a bit obvious, isn't it? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, also one more tweak is that the next chapter description says Milton is gonna help us, or we may need help from Milton. Now, I don't know because I don't know
Exactly,
if Milton.
exactly, exactly. We'll need Milton. We will need Milton's help. Now, how does that make any sense? Like he's the bad person. Yes, he is a bad person, but who the fucking hell else? Like you said, I've said this from the beginning. Like we agreed on 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
I'm not having a go at you. Sorry, I really like this book. Like I said, why the hell would we need Milton's help if he's the bad person? Why would he be helping us, who's the good person? Does that make any sense? No. Exactly. If you notice as well, who's one character we haven't talked about? Samantha.
Samantha. Yeah, Sam.
Yep. Summit's no off about her, let's say. But yeah, I mean, that's all.
Oh, something about Sam. Uh,
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's something, but yeah, I
No.
think in the last
Yeah.
chapter we are going to kiss Felix or something, right?
The last chapter, I think, the end of the last chapter, what happened is we go to Felix's place because he's got something to
Yeah,
do with it as well. Because we hit him in the jaw. We get two options: we get to hit him in the jaw,
and we kiss
or
him.
we get to shoot him, or shoot kiss him. Yeah. Like I said, though, do you know what I mean now? Like, why would Milton be helping the good guy if he's the bad guy? If he's the bad guy, say, like, like
Yep.
you said, he's not working alone. There's somebody else who we know in that book. I've said this from the beginning, and I'll keep saying it again. Carrie's not what she says, and Milton's a bad guy, but not as bad as I think he says and makes out to be. Like, why would we need his help?
Yeah.
If he's, why
Perhaps
would he?
yeah, like it's devil's deal. So here can Milton come up with another deal. So if Milton comes up with another deal, then yeah, maybe this time our enemy is common,
Like
and
we
then
said, he can
huh?
sense things. He probably thinks something's going to happen to us, so he's going to bribe us or something, which is still a bad character. But
Yeah,
who else could possibly be out there for us? Because, to be honest, whatever's going to happen in the next few chapters, I don't think is going to be Milton's fault. Because why would he purposely, this is probably do this, go after us to then say we need his help? To like, do you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. I mean, he can help clear one common enemy together, and then he can be
Yep,
back on his path. Like now,
yep,
like
yep,
only main character. Because I think at the park when we attacked the doctor, then
yeah,
Milton was there, and
yep,
Milton was like teasing us. Milton was literally provoking us, and
yep,
he provoked us. He provoked us. He was provoking us, and we lost our control. So
yep.
Milton is not
And
like he's in
well,
the middle.
what I'll still say is, I reckon he's got to deal with somebody. Carrie, let's say, right? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I
Yeah,
think I know what Carrie's deal is. I reckon it's to make us look bad, make us look as bad as we can, because I don't think it would be Milton because he was not scared of us with our demonic side, was he? He was just like he was laughing at us. I don't think it was him. It was somebody else is working with him, but who?
definitely.
That's the question. It can't
Or
be our mom
yeah,
because
or
I don't think it would.
yeah, or there could be one thing. You know,
Yeah,
Carrie went to Japan, and
yep,
before that, Carrie was in relationship with Felix, and then
yep,
she was in relationship with Betty. Now, Felix and Betty, they both have some deals with Milton. So
yep,
maybe Milton tricked Carrie into becoming a demon, or maybe Carrie loses her memory and stuff, like a voodoo
yep,
thing we're seeing. It can be
yep.
anything. So like endless possibility leading up to next chapter.
Honestly, if I'm thinking of something, the person framing us for murder is either the detective. Carrie's got to do something with it. I'm sorry to say this, Brandon, if you're listening. If you don't come on, then I hope you're listening right here. Carrie's got to do something with it, and she? Us two can agree on that. But why would we need Milton's help? Obviously, we've always needed Milton's help. But like, why would we need Milton's help? Who else is out there for us? There's nobody that we know of, apart from the person who's out to kill us. Not to kill us, but frame us for murder.
Yeah, that's confusing. That's really
Yeah,
confusing.
like why would Milton go all that way to frame us for murder for him to say to help us? Is he sick and twisted like that? Yes, but when I see him doing that, no. I, like like you said, who else is out there? Realistically, who
Scout.
else is out?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
and also We need to see how her mom will come into play. Like she's a like top ranked demon in the demon world, so how she's going to come into play. I mean, boy, this story is getting just better
Yeah,
and better.
yeah, that's what I mean. I can't say if it unless it's something stupid like the mother who's after us or something, which I can't see that. I really can't. But then again, there's another character we haven't mentioned. Our dad. I can't
Sam,
see it being him. No. Some two of my. You're probably going to laugh at this and probably think I'm crazy. Two main characters I think we've got something big coming is Carrie, 100%. We can both agree on that.
yeah, Carrie.
For me, Diana or Samantha. Just a something I can't put my finger on, which I'm thinking of. I just can't. No, there's
Yeah,
something. Oh,
Diana's been in the hospital mainly, so I don't think Diana has anything to do with anything at all. And Diana's been with us the whole last couple of years. Like since the incident of book one, we've
mm.
been hanging out with Diana a lot.
Yeah. To be honest, though, yeah. Sorry, that's probably. I don't know why I said it. To be honest, then. But Samantha, I just no. There's just. Mm. She's got to the summit clearly, but like I said, I mean, that's the thing with Devil's Deal. It's just too good of a book to say, you know.
Yep, definitely. But I think also like Samantha, does she have anything to do with this? I mean, unless I don't think like we call refer her as like the Google sister and stuff. So I think she's like more like the FBI. She and her
Yep,
sister in this
yep, yep,
devil's
yep,
battle. So I don't think they have much to do unless they want to like backstab us, and at this point I don't
yep.
see any reason
No,
why they would hate us, because
no,
romantically both the sister are into our main character and they don't know
yeah, no,
about it kind of, so yeah.
yes, yeah. That's actually proving my point. Do you know why?
Why?
Because who else wants for us then if it's not them two? There's only two possibilities, isn't there?
Yeah,
Carrie, Felix, and Milton.
yeah.
Realistically, out of them three, I'd probably say Felix and Carrie, and
Felix
obviously all them three.
Felix is just a pawn. I believe Felix is just a pawn. He's not like the anything to do with the main thing. Maybe he was just, he was just carrying out his deal, carrying out his part of deal, nothing else.
Yeah.
Orders.
And actually, sorry, there's another character in there. There's Felicia.
I think she's dead. Oh, I don't know. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Felicia, definitely.
she. Technically, she didn't die, apparently, to Felix.
No, we don't know it because Felix didn't tell us. Instead, he just beat us up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Actually, he did actually say she's not actually dead. He
yeah,
actually, I promise you now, like I say though, I can't see it being here either.
yeah. And also, did you see that? Like when we fire, I don't know what option you chose, but I chose the option to, fire a bullet at Felix. And when I fired a bullet at Felix, it just goes to, near him, and then it stops. And then our main character says, "Oh yeah, fucking Matrix had to come into play." So wow, that's
Yeah.
something big.
I can't remember which option I picked, to be honest, you know. But no, I hit him in the jaw.
It's not Felix, it's Neo.
I know. Like I say though, like realistically, the big plot, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously Milton's above it all, but still there's, like you said, realistically speaking, like you said, it can't be Diana, I don't think. It can't be Samantha. I don't think it's the mum. No way. I can't see it being Felix, like you said. There's only a couple more characters. It's either Kerry, Felicia, another character we haven't known, or Milton. Like, I will stay by this. You're going to laugh. Carrie has got to do something with it. Like, come on, it's a bit obvious.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
can you
the
hear
what
me?
the.
Oh yeah, so I don't know, like it just got cut off. But yeah, I got the recording, no problem.
I mean, honestly, that's what the thing is. Like, as I was saying, like, there's just something I can't put my finger on. Like you say, it can't be can't be. I don't think it's Samantha, like you say, because why would she be helping? Diana, I can't. The dad, I can't see it being. The mom, no. Felix, no. Well, like you said, who else could it be?
Oh yeah. And good news, Brandon is coming.
As soon as we start talking about it, it finishes. You know what I mean? Oh, good God.
Definitely.
But like I say, though,
So
before literally, I don't think it's any of them. What I said, it's got to be Carrot or Milton. Let's be fair.
oh yeah. Yeah, so I totally agree with that. I mean, last thing I would also like to say, like he said, 5 minutes. So I think we're gonna find out it's scary, and then ultimately Milton's gonna help us and stuff.
Really, Brandon's going to keep messaging us if it's not Carrie. Let's be honest. But I mean, still, if
Yeah,
it's not, I don't like. Still, like you say,
it's
if it's anybody,
100% carry. Yeah, but
I've got a quote on that. I've got that now. Let me struggle with it. Come on, it's Carrie. All right,
oh
let's be
yeah,
honest.
so it's Carrie, here's the twig. Here's the twig. The twig is Carrie is going to be a demon from here on, and she's gonna be joining our main character squad and stuff. So something's gonna happen, and maybe we're gonna find out that Milton was behind all of this. So I don't know, but it's gotta be Milton at the end.
That's the point, isn't it? That's the point. Why would he help us if we need help? Why would he help the good guy?
That's
Why?
what. That's right. Like Milton is the greatest politician. Like gamer. I mean, just thinker of all time. I believe. Like
Like,
I don't know, but it's gotta be Milton. You just believe it's Milton.
to be honest, though, like, this is just a stupid question. If you had a movie or a TV show, who would you think is a character who would be good enough to play Milton? God, I
That's a
actually can't think
very
of any.
that's a very very good question. Let me say who I am gonna pick.
I actually can't think of anybody. Liam Neeson? I don't know.
Yeah, who?
No. Liam Neeson?
Yeah, but I
No.
was thinking more of, let me think about Milton,
Actually,
right?
that's probably the greatest question I've ever asked. Like, still, that's a
Yeah,
genuine question. Who would actually
that,
play it? Who would be good enough to play him?
that's $1 million question.
Honestly, we'll have to ask Brandon that because that's a good question. That's probably going to be the question we're going to ask him first. Still, like,
Yeah,
honestly, what other, I actually can't, I'm honestly perplexed by my own question here. What? Like, who? We'd have to put a poll out or something. Who would be the greatest the greatest actor to like, I honestly can't think of anybody. Like,
uh, let me just
Chris
imagine some.
Pratt?
I
No, I
think
don't.
I think there's one guy. I don't know if you know him or not, but let's think about it.
See?
Yeah, he's gonna be someone like, it's really hard, but let me think.
Exactly.
It's just gotta match the face, voice, and the character. Who will be the best?
Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah, good option.
He's quite
So
tall. Milton's
yeah,
quite tall. I mean, no, not thinking about it. No, because he's always been a good character. Say,
yeah.
um, the guy who does Thanos' voice, him.
Okay,
I don't know.
perhaps. But I was
Steven.
thinking more of, what about forgetting his name, but he's tall, but he's not like Milton though. Like Milton has a different charisma. Let's all accept that he has a
Yep.
different charisma to him. So no, it's kind of hard.
He's not
I
even
was thinking,
scared by a demonic side. So what's he going to be scared of?
huh?
He's not even scared of our demonic side. So how the hell is he? What the bloody hell is he going to be scared of?
Yep, definitely. I was thinking of the Benedict guy who played the Sherlock Holmes, but I don't know,
Yeah, that's.
like he.
I think it. No. Yeah. No. No. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, yeah, Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh, to be honest, that's a good shout. Oh, Honestly,
Yeah,
bro, honestly, that's a really good question. I've asked, to be honest. I don't know why. I thought it was just a stupid question, but that's a
no,
good question.
yeah, that's definitely $1 million question, like I said. But I think I'm
I
just
don't know.
thinking. I know who can carry B, kind of.
Oh, go on.
I don't know, just
That's the
uh,
thing.
I don't know. There's this girl. Did you watch the movie Ted 2?
I don't think I've heard of that one. Sorry.
Oh, so the female character. I mean, the not the Ted's girlfriend, but the I'm forgetting the name. So there's a girl in Ted 2 movie. So she can be carry. I think. I mean, she fits stuff. So yeah. But
I
Milton, that's
honestly,
a question. Um, anyone like Milton?
you can ask him that actually, but don't tell me it was my question. To say we what silver? What? I just do you know when you just think of something stupid and you just say something you don't realise, and you think you like, honestly, uh, a character, a actor, I generally can't think. I like uh, what? Honestly, I'm very rarely speechless. But honestly, I can't think for my life of me. The Rock? I don't know.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe I don't know, but if we change the person and stuff, I was thinking of Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. God, that's the thing. Like, I love questions like that. You know, when you don't think about it, you just ask questions, and it's the most stupid questions what you get the most answers out of, and you can't think.
Yeah, definitely. No, that was a great question, by the way. No, yeah, I said Jimmy Fallon because I don't know, like there was like a comedy scene that Jimmy Fallon played, so he played a role like this. So and he can do a lot of accents in sort of way. So I think like the old accent that Milton does, I think he did once about something like so I think that would be
Vin,
fit very much. But
Vin
yeah, I'm
Diesel?
out of huh?
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's a bit
Perhaps.
too big.
Oh no. Like, but no. This Milton is not. When I think of Milton, he's not like a muscle man or power. Like he is just a man who looks ancient, who just wears a hat and well dressed and just thinks with his brain. So he's not gonna punch you on your face, but he will just do something, manipulate the time and stuff, and he will blow on your face. So it's
Yeah.
just really hard to.
I think, to be honest, like you said, the option what you said, either Benedict Cumberbatch or Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
I've reckoned Tom Hiddleston, to be honest. Benedict Cumberbatch would fit that one perfectly, to be fair.
Hmm.
But to be
That's for
honest,
sure.
we should have Brendan that when he turns up.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. By the way, so I know who if we were making a film of like the freshman, I know who's gonna play Chris.
Oh, go on.
Guess who?
Who's that?
Oh, Chris from freshman will be yeah, Zac Efron.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, if I just punch him square in the fucking eyeballs, sorry. Honestly. Oh, I've got another good question, yeah?
Okay.
Whatever your personality is, which I don't want to say in case I offend you or anything, which there's no bad to say about you, but who would you say you compare most to in a choices character, or Devil's Deal, or a Dream Zone character?
Like the main character or like any love interest?
Like any love, like not the well, any kind of character in, like a main character or a love interest mainly. Would you say you compare to most? And don't say somebody like a character who's like fucking Justin or something who says he's got a massive P, but you know what I mean. Not saying you haven't, but you know what I'm trying to say here.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So I have to think about that. Um,
Like, it's good to ask questions like this, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
instead of the
definitely,
normal. Like,
definitely. These are $1 million question. So I would say my character would be something like Emma from High School Story.
oh yeah. Like, to be honest, like, she's one of the very few characters I really hate. Like, I don't. There's no bad about her.
Oh yeah, so like I feel
Yeah,
like
those
Emma
two.
kind of, and also in the context of story, I feel I relate to her a lot in various ways, except minus I have like main character there and all the friend group there. But yeah, so I would say it's gotta be someone like Emma. And
Yeah,
what
that's
about
fair enough. To be honest with you, like,
romance?
I don't really want to say your name just in case I get anything wrong. So I'll just call you. If I want to speak, to you, I'll just say, what do you want me to call you? Just so I know from now on.
How what?
What do you want to call you as a nickname? Give me any nickname and I'll call you it because so you know I'm talking to you. Sorry,
Oh, just call me Ani.
honey.
I know not. Whatever. Just call me Day because that's my surname. So Dey. Just call me Day.
Okay, I'll call you Day. But still, like, I who would I relate to most? A person who complains a lot but's a good character, down to earth, and just ooh, 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 ooh. Jesus Christ, that cracked me up. I actually don't know. I think another interesting question is who would you say I relate most to? What you've heard of me and stuff like that. And I know I complain a lot, but
I don't
who
know.
would
I
you?
don't know about Choice's character.
That's a good
I
question. Who
told
would
you,
you say?
Gary Neville.
Who would you say again?
Oh, I remember the soccer football commentator I talked about, the Gary Neville or someone. Your voice, or the way you like so clear about your opinion, it reminds me of him. But Choice's character. Let me just think. Let me just think.
I mean, I don't care if you offend me. I don't care as long as it's not like you call me an idiot or a twat and you hate me or something like that. Then fair enough. But I mean, no, like that, I don't care. Like if you're saying moan a lot, then fair enough. I know I do, but you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. I have to think just, because Emma, I just read the book today, so I kind of remembered that. But your character in Choices, let's see.
I actually can't think of one for myself.
Yeah, which character it's gonna be? Oh, lots of books. I don't know. Oh,
I
just
actually,
huh?
um, I actually don't know. The main
I'm
character.
thinking.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking the main character from Endless Summer because he's not afraid to. Well, oh, let's not spoil this because I've seen the ending of Endless Summer book 3. He's willing to stick up for everything to save other people. So I'd say I'm like that because I'm always like that. I'm always willing to sacrifice something to help somebody else. Ooh, no, 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 no.
so Endless Summer.
I don't know. Actually, I love questions like this because it's like you said. It's not saying that we're boring, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, not the same questions we ask all the time. It's good to ask questions like this, different variety.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Um, I actually can't think of a character for myself. I need some help. Um, uh, uh, sorry for that. The I actually
I
can't
was
think of one.
I was thinking maybe of like someone like Estila.
Oh yeah, mysterious and oh yeah, with what happened with the I've heard about what happened as that as well with Estella and the security guard, the tour guide, where she really wanted to kill her. Say, um, yeah, I think I'm kind of like her, like that personality. Like she's a nice person, but when
Yeah,
somebody pisses her off, she gets really fucking annoyed, which is like me. Yeah, actually, to be honest, yeah,
like caring, like caring for the people they love. Yeah, definitely like that. Like
yeah,
you said.
100% something like that.
I
But
have a
like,
question for you. Oh yeah, go
yeah, yeah,
on.
go on. No, no, sorry, I'm
Yeah, so if you are deserted in an island, for like say 30 days, and you are told that you you have one love interest with you. So there's the two of you in one island for 30 days, and you need to survive there, and just the two of you, and you don't know if you're gonna get out of there. So who would you choose to be that person from choices? It could be a choice of love interest or a side character who never got to be a love interest. For instance, Esme. So which character?
To be honest, I wouldn't want to be with a character who, like, to be honest, it'd be a character who wants to push me, like, who can have a laugh with, do you know what I mean? Who we joke to each other about.
You
Um,
want to be Poppy?
she'd been dead within 5 minutes. And that's before we've even left in a car. And say if we got in a car or something, after 5 minutes, I'd probably kill her or something. I'd probably pick her up, put the car next. If the car broke down next to a cactus shade, you're gonna laugh at this probably. Probably not. I don't care. I'll put her on top, carry her, knock her out, carry her. When she wakes up, pick her up, tie her arms behind her back, and then drop her down on a fucking cactus. Honestly, I won't last 5 minutes with her.
Oh my!
Honestly, I'd say something, but it'd be extremely harsh. I'd honestly probably strip her naked and let her fucking suffer. No food or water. Yeah, sorry. Who would you, if you existed in a desert for 30 days, who would you like to be there with?
So who would you? What was your answer? You just said you wouldn't want to be with Poppy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I actually don't know. I need to think one another. Becca.
Becca. Oh, from Freshman.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why, to be fair. I mean, you can have a laugh and a joke with her. She really cares about you still. Stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. For
She's
me
still...
personally, yeah, yeah. Go on.
Sorry. Yeah, I've done that as well. She's still a witty character, do you know what I mean? She does have these sly jokes every now and then, that would actually keep me happy, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, go on then. Go on.
Understandable. Yeah. So I think for me it would be either between Emma or Jane, either Jen or Emma.
Jane.
America's Most Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes.
I mean, I
Actually,
love these two characters like no one. Like when I first started playing Choice from High School Story, then I went to America's Most Eligible. So these two characters, I really liked them. And recently, I think I kind of liked Nia. And then, other than that, Charlie. I really loved Charlie's character. But like these are like my favorite love interest in Choices. Like I come across other books, but no love interests are like these, specifically Emma and Jen, because they give us so much time just to develop a genuine relationship where two characters care for each other. And
yeah,
also one thing, like you can learn a lot of things, like even like how to implement things in your personal life also, because how to talk with someone who's going through stuff like those things. So America's Most Legible, High School Story, those are really good in terms of that. But recent books, they just they don't align with those things, so that's something also. So you
yeah.
don't get much genuine relationship with people.
I'll see one thing before we go and talk about that same thing. Has Brendan got the link for this?
Yeah, I did send him. Just ask him if he got the link or not. Because here it shows he did, but I don't know. Like my Instagram sometimes crashes.
I can't go into it because if I come off it, it'll probably end the recording, you see, so it's like...
Oh, no, 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 no! Don't do that then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, here you go. Hey, welcome, Brendan. Can you hear me?
Just realised my mic was muted that whole time. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, I mean... yeah, we've just been having some proper interesting conversations, haven't we?
Yep, definitely.
I mean,
Have
what was that question again? Sorry, we got what was that question we got to ask? It was just a random question I asked, wasn't it? What was it?
Milton.
Yeah.
Who would play Milton's character? Mac.
Honestly, Brandon, we have been talking about this for the last 20 minutes. We're not